Hey, it's Dr. B, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to command endless energy, laser sharp clarity, and unshakable calm in as little as 8 weeks. Now, we're going to do this without loads of supplements, without depriving yourself, or without loads of time. So, even if you've been struggling for years, I am going to give you a step by step game plan to transform your exhaustion into vibrant vitality so that you can show up as your most powerful self in every part of your life, no matter how old you are or how much your body is changing. So, this training is for any driven professional woman or high achieving female leader who is pushing through exhaustion, brain fog, or anxiety and trying to reclaim the energy and the mental clarity that they once had. So, if you've ever wanted a step by step path to wake up feeling amazing, being focused all day long, and regaining your confidence in your body and mind, then I want you to pay very close attention because this has the power to totally transform your day and your overall health. Now, here's what we're going to cover today: a simple 4 step game plan to completely reverse your exhaustion, your brain fog in as little as 8 weeks, even if you've tried everything or if multiple practitioners have dismissed your symptoms. I'll give you the real reason why you're struggling with mysterious symptoms that you or your medical team can explain, what you can do today to sleep through the night without the pills, think clearly during high stakes meetings, and maintain emotional stability during stressful situations. I'll show you why following the standard push through the fatigue approach is the absolute worst way to restore your energy, and a radical new approach that works 10 times better. And step by step, how to be the radiant, centered, powerful leader that your family, your colleagues, and you deserve, with all the energy, the focus, and emotional resilience that goes along with that. Now, my promise to you is I will give you a start to finish game plan to transform you from being constantly exhausted to consistently energized so that you can wake up every morning excited and ready to rock. And you can accomplish more in 5 hours than most people do all day. So, my name is Dr. Keely Verrett. I am the founder of Holistic Eye Care, the Art of Self Healing, and the Academy of Divine Greatness. We provide advanced level self healing training for very busy, high achieving women. Now, over the past 20 years, I've helped countless professional women hack fatigue, paralyzing anxiety, and vicious brain fog, and a growing list of chronic symptoms. And they're able to reclaim their mental clarity and energize their entire system. I can tell you that our clients have been able to do this even with their time restrictions and endless responsibilities, even if they've tried everything or they were told that there was nothing that could be done. And we do this without loads of supplements or without loads of time. So today I'm going to show you exactly how they did it. Now, before we start, I just want to make sure you're in the right place, right? Does this sound like you? Do you wake up already exhausted, feeling older than you actually are, crashing by 3 p.m., desperately trying to fix it, but nothing you do makes a lasting difference? Do you feel like you're walking in a fog, second guessing yourself, staring at your computer and unable to focus or formulate coherent ideas, even with your normally brilliant mind? And deep down inside, do you know that you're not performing at your highest level at work or at home, even though you're becoming a master at faking it? Do you lie awake at night, mind racing, worried about tomorrow's to-do list, feeling uncertain and filled with guilt about what you didn't get done or who you snapped at, knowing that you'll be exhausted tomorrow morning, but you cannot shut down your anxious thoughts? Do you feel lonely, frustrated, and overwhelmed when the people closest to you just don't get how tired and foggy, achy, and distracted you are? Are you feeling crazy that your body is changing so fast that it's making your head spin? Are you slowly losing confidence in your body or your mind and scared that something serious is wrong with you because you can't even remember the last time you felt like yourself? Are you keeping yourself so busy that you won't even have to think about it? Are you afraid that your load is so heavy that if you stop for 1 second, it will all fall apart? Or frustrated because you don't have enough time for yourself, scared that you're going down the same path as your family, or you've been diagnosed with a chronic disease that scares you? And most of all, are you scared that this is your new normal? If you'll ever feel like your vibrant, sharp, capable woman that you once were, are you terrified of what would happen if you actually got sick or had to stop. Now, if any of this sounds like you, I have some really good news that none of these things are the real problem. The real problem is that you don't have a system to identify and address the root cause of your exhaustion, your brain fog, or your anxiety, or any of the chronic symptoms that you're experiencing that are stealing your joy. And I'm going to walk you through that system in just a second. But I want you to know that once you have it, you'll wake up naturally before your alarm. You'll feel rested and ready to rock with a steady stream of energy that doesn't crash or burn out. You'll approach complex problems and high stakes meetings with crystal clear thinking, easily recalling important details and problem solving and making brilliant decisions that benefit everyone around you. You'll navigate stressful situations and major life changes with calm, centered presence, right? Allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally while leaning into the steady, the strong, fierce leader that everyone already knows that you are. You'll end your day with energy and be present to your amazing life instead of feeling depleted or overwhelmed and counting the minutes until you can just pass out. You'll have the energy and the time to have mind-blowing sex or go out with your girlfriends or plan your next vacation or work on your next business venture, anything that brings you joy. You'll finally silence that terrifying voice wondering if you're developing the same conditions that have affected your family, because you'll know where the imbalances are and you'll know how to fix them. The bottom line is that there is a real system that works where you can transform your exhaustion, your brain fog, your anxiety into endless energy and mental clarity without skipping a beat in your life, even if you've tried everything. And with this system, everything works. And without it, it is a real uphill battle. That means that everything you've been feeling, right? All the frustration, all the fear, all the what's wrong with me thoughts, none of that is your fault. You just did not have a system, but now you will. Now, before we get into what that system is, I want to talk to you about what not to do, right? So if you're like most high achieving women, there are three huge mistakes that you're probably making. And you may not realize it, but these mistakes are destroying any chance that you have of reclaiming your energy, your mental clarity, and even avoiding chronic illness down the line. I can virtually guarantee that you're making at least one of these mistakes, if not all three. Mistake number one is masking your symptoms with depressants and quick fixes and supplements. Now, if you're relying on any of these things or pushing through symptoms rather than healing the root cause, what you're doing is just creating a dangerous cycle. And what this looks like is that when you're in this cycle, right? When you're masking your symptoms, what you're actually doing is wrecking your hormonal system, wrecking your liver, overriding your body, breaking communication with your body. Your symptoms get bigger, they get deeper, they get harder to heal, and it increases your needs for medications, for medical treatments, and it makes you very vulnerable to chronic diseases that run in your family. Now, here's why masking your symptoms is such a slippery slope and why it's so dangerous. Like, most people look at symptoms as something bad. They just do. When your symptoms are really your body, your inner physician pointing to you to deeper imbalances. And when you ignore these messages from your body, it can be a recipe to serious illness. And the real truth is that we don't know where you are in the cycle, right? Like, if you're one life event away from a heart attack or a stroke, or if you have many, many years to heal yourself, you just don't know. But what we do know is that serious illness is very disruptive to your life. It can disrupt your work life, it can disrupt your family life, it can disrupt your future, right? And if you are a caretaker of a loved one, you know exactly how taxing it can be. And most of us do not want to be a burden to our families, right? So the bottom line is that your body is talking to you right now and you do not have time to wait. But there is a better way to have sustainable energy, sleep, focus, calm, balance without energy drinks, caffeine, sleeping pills, random supplements, loads of time, right? You can learn how to listen to your inner physician, how to understand what she's saying, right? You can get the system and the support to heal and hack the deeper imbalances that can lead to chronic disease. Now, the second mistake is wasting time on one size fits all wellness advice that you find in books or on your socials, right? And you might be thinking, look, this worked for so many other women, or the science sounds logical. But doing this is actually a recipe of disaster, right? It wastes a lot of time. So, generic advice does a couple of things. Number one, it assumes that everyone is the same. Number two, it ignores your root cause, right? That can be mapped out in your eyes. Number three is that it typically, when you're using generic advice, it's dealing with one symptom at a time, as opposed to your complete totality picture, right? Your physical, emotional, and your mental layers of the causes of your symptoms. And what that does is you start spending your valuable time researching and scrolling and trying new things. And this makes you very inconsistent. You lose confidence in your body, you lose confidence in your mind, and you just don't know what's working. But what's really happening is that you are losing your self healing window. So the bottom line is that you can hack through years of frustration and research and dead end approaches, right? When you have a personalized assessment and your self healing strategy. And what this does for you is you know exactly what your symptoms mean. And then you can systematically transform your energy and your clarity in the quickest way possible. And you can take advantage of your self healing window and get real lasting results when most people lose this window. Now, mistake number three is trying to overcome exhaustion through sheer willpower or better time management or stress management techniques, right? And I can tell you that this is like trying to fix a flat tire by driving faster or taking a better route. It just does not work, right? You've got to stop and fix the tire. Now, pushing through and trying to manage your stress completely misunderstands the biochemical nature of your system, of your symptoms, right? Your symptoms are not simple mindset issues. This is very important to understand that they are physical manifestations of deeper imbalances that no amount of pushing through or managing better can resolve. Now, this can be very, very difficult for the people around you to understand. But every time you push through the fatigue, what you're actually doing is draining your depleted reserves, you're triggering your stress response, causing hormonal imbalance, inflammation, weight gain, mood disorder, low libido, even menopausal symptoms are greater. What happens is that your symptom list grows and you're creating more things to fix, more band-aid solutions, more research, more doctor visits, more frustration. And this is just the perfect setup for chronic disease. Now, here's how you can break that cycle. Again, you want an advanced understanding of what your symptoms mean, the messages that your body's trying to give you. You want to know your natural healing rhythms. You want to supercharge your current routine, right? The things that you're already doing. And then infuse those things into your day so that you're always addressing your root cause on every level. And that's how you slice through years of chronic symptoms. Now, the bottom line is if these three mistakes are outdated, ineffective, and downright destructive to your health, then what does work? I'm going to walk you through that process right now. So I call this our life force activation system. It has 4 parts. Number 1 is body communication mastery. Number 2 is strategic self-healing integration. Number 3 is detox and life force activation. And number 4 is connecting to your divine inner physician. The first step is reclaiming your energy and mental clarity is developing body communication mastery, right? Now, most women who are experiencing chronic exhaustion are completely disconnected from their body's wisdom, and they've spent years ignoring the signals, and pushing through the pain and overriding their natural rhythms, right? But what they don't realize is that your eyes hold a complete visual map of what's happening. And so when we use specialized eye mapping, we can get a grasp on a couple of things. Which systems are overtaxed, which organs need support right now, which emotional patterns even that are creating the physical symptoms. Now, this is not guesswork or generic advice. This is a precise blueprint of your unique biochemistry and your healing needs. Now, unlike conventional approaches that treat all fatigue or chronic symptoms the same way, body communication mastery actually identifies your unique root cause, not someone else's. And this is exactly why our clients see dramatic improvements when nothing else has worked. Now, here's how body communication mastery works. Number one, we use our signature PMS system to give you your own personal assessment. Now, what this does is it captures all of the layers and it gives us a totality picture that includes your physical, mental, emotional, social patterns. And we even take into account your relationships, your career, your family history, your griefs, your shocks, all of us to get down to the real cause of um, of your symptoms, right? And when we have that, we're able to create a step by step solution for your exhaustion and really any other symptom that you're experiencing. Now, the next step is that we use eye mapping to pinpoint your root cause. We look at things like your eye color, your unique markings. We can look at your genetic tendencies and all of your areas of imbalance, right? You simply shoot a picture with your smartphone, you email it over to me, and we can look at those things. This is where you get a real advanced understanding of your body and what it needs to heal. And from there, you can create your self healing strategy, which is streamlined to target your root cause. And this is very different than masking your symptoms, right? And best of all, we get to tailor that to fit into your busy day and into your stressful life. Now, this is much smarter than randomly trying supplements or pushing through the fatigue with pills or caffeine, because step by powerful step, we can strategically dismantle anything that is blocking your natural energy production and your vital force. And we do that without wasting time and without wasting money on approaches that were not designed for you. And when you do this right, you start feeling like yourself. You wake up one morning and suddenly realize that you hadn't need your usual 3 cups of coffee. The brain fog lifts, your mind gets clear, the anxiety melts away, you get a good night's sleep, right? You're able to read early warning signs, right, with your advanced understanding so that you can prevent energy crashes before they happen instead of being in a constant cycle of recovery, right? You kind of know where you are and how to fix it. And so, with body communication mastery, you can break free from the terrifying cycle of foggy exhaustion and unexplained symptoms. You'll have visual evidence of what's happening in your body and a simple roadmap for reversing it. And you'll go from being at the mercy of your exhausted body to commanding energy on demand. Now, step number 2 is strategic healing integration. So most busy women believe that they need to add hours of self-care, loads of supplements, lengthy yoga sessions, time-consuming cooking, hours of meditation in order to heal themselves. And these things, may not fit into a busy woman's reality. But what if the secret wasn't adding more to your schedule, but actually transforming the activities that you already do, right? Because the number one complaint of a busy woman is time. And so this is how we discovered zone healing, which we take a look at your day and at your existing routine, and we pinpoint your energy giving activities and we point those towards your root cause. And these do not cause any extra time. So, unlike generic wellness advice that ignores your unique schedule and your time responsibilities, strategic healing integration maps your energy patterns. We're able to look at your 3 control zones during your day. We're able to transform key spaces in your environment, right? Where you sleep, where you work, where you eat, so that your environment does some of the healing for you. And what this does is eliminates the I don't have time for self-care barrier that keeps so many busy women stuck in exhaustion, right? And here's why this is working so well for us. The latest research, chronobiology, tells us that deep healing is exponentially more effective when it's time to match your body's natural rhythms. So it's not really about how much time you spend on your self-healing practices, but when and how you integrate them. This is really powerful for high achieving women, and it really gives us a massive opportunity to transform your energy in a different way than exhausted women are used to, right? Without spending hours and hours on self care. And when you get this right, your self healing is as natural as brushing your teeth. Your environment works with you while you focus on your other priorities. 75%, this is big, 75% of your self healing is done before you end your workday. And you get real results. You make major shifts in your energy level, major shifts in your focus that take most people years, or most people never ever get these results. Can you see how powerful this is, right? Now, step number 3 is detox and life force activation. Now, what we're talking about is gently releasing physical toxins and the emotional residue that has been keeping you sleepless and drained and stressed out for years. We're talking about releasing the fears, anxieties, the shocks, the griefs, the hormonal blocks, even. These are the things that can take you into chronic illness very, very quickly. And the way that we show you how to gently encourage your body to naturally detox itself every single day, you get to skip years of trial and error elimination diets that don't go deep enough and go straight into transforming your energy at the cellular and even genetic level, right? So you see, right now, if you're like most high achieving women, you believe that detoxification is about juice cleanses and herbs and fasts, and that exhaustion is simply the price of success or the side effects of aging, right? But I can tell you, if you keep seeing it that way, that you may be on a train to a growing list of symptoms. You may be making yourself vulnerable to your family health history and on your way to a vicious cycle that leaves you very, very tired and depleted and unable to do the things in your life. Now, multi-dimensional detox strategy. Um, what it does is it addresses your physical, your emotional, your energetic blocks simultaneously, right? We use your IMAP to identify your three main blocked pathways. Then we use streamlined natural techniques combined with modern nutritional science so that we can gently unlock your body's natural ability to release toxins that have been locked in your body for years. And then we infuse this detox seamlessly into your day so that you're consistently letting go and unlocking your natural pathways, right? Now, this is incredible because right now your body does not need more pushing or striving or depriving. But what you need is gentle, loving, strategic release of what no longer serves you. And with multidimensional detox, we meet that need without disrupting your busy schedule with extreme protocols that don't fit into your life. And you get to activate your body and your mind to be strong enough, to be energetic enough, flexible enough for your busy life. And last but most importantly, right, is connecting to your inner physician. And this is our secret sauce. And that's what takes you from where you are now to commanding your energy, your clarity, and your calm on demand. You're no longer fighting against your feminine wisdom. And what you're doing is actually harnessing it as your greatest superpower. Now, your inner physician is the feminine part of you that knows exactly how to heal you from the inside out. And this is how you can transform temporary improvements into a sustainable lifelong practice. And we like to use the word of self-sovereignty and energy mastery. You see, you can turn this train around, right? And here's what it looks like when you connect with your inner physician. You can live an energizing life that honors all of you. You can create a force field that shields you from depletion and the demands of others. You can transform your physical spaces, right? Where they reflect your inner transformation. And you'll be able to give your gifts to the world without neglecting yourself. You can honor all of you, the ambitious professional side and the deep sensual and softer side of yourself, with grace and energy that does not crash, right? You can end your day feeling accomplished and have enough energy and time to spare for the things that you love. And when it's all said and done, you'll have a rock solid personalized self-healing strategy that's designed specifically for your unique biochemistry. So you're no longer wasting time and money on things that are not working. What you'll have is your personalized self-healing strategy, daily transformation instead of procrastination. You'll have your multi-dimensional detox to release years of accumulated toxins. Your life force will be awakened. You'll be able to access steady, sustainable energy and step into your divine feminine greatness. And when it's all said and done, you'll have a start to finish advanced level system that taps into your body's ability to heal itself, allowing you to go from exhausted and foggy and anxious to energized, clear, and calm in as little as 8 weeks. So everything you've been feeling, the frustration of not getting answers, the fear that this is your new normal, the guilt of not being fully present or snappy, right? None of that is your fault. You just didn't have a system. And right now, I feel like you owe it to yourself and your loved ones to reclaim your vitality starting today. Now you have a choice, right? You can keep pushing through each day in a fog of exhaustion, relying on caffeine just to function, lying away at night with anxiety, watching your symptoms gradually worsen as you slip further and further away from the woman you used to be, dealing with missed opportunities, strained relationships, and growing fear that something is seriously wrong with you. Or if you want to wake up feeling refreshed without an alarm, maintain your laser focus during your most important meetings, right? Respond to challenges with unshakable calm and finally command the energy you need exactly when you need it, then here's what I have for you. Now, my team and I have set aside some time over the next 24 to 48 hours so that for a total energy transformation starting today, right? Now, what we do is we'll get on Zoom for about 45 minutes and we'll uncover everything that you've been struggling with, what's working, what's not working. And then I'll give you a step-by-step game plan on how you can overcome chronic exhaustion and brain fog faster than you've ever thought possible. Now, look, if we decide to work together, then we'll do that. If not, what you will have is a plan going forward, right? And I will tell you that, look, this is not for everyone. I get that. I've got two very strict requirements that you must meet in order to be eligible for this free session. And if it's not you, just don't book a call, right? Number one, you must be a professional woman who's health conscious, willing to implement changes, and ready to take full responsibility for your self-healing journey. Number two, you must be serious about achieving sustainable energy transformation and be willing to invest your time and resources into what it takes to make that happen. Now, if you are a driven professional woman ready to take decisive action, make a real commitment to your health, your family, your future, if you're serious about commanding your energy, your clarity, and your calm, and you need that right now, if you're willing to invest in what it takes to get there, then I want you to click the button underneath this video. So look, just a few short weeks from now, you could be walking into your office with boundless energy and razor sharp focus, turning heads as your colleagues wonder what changed about you, feeling completely in command of your mind, your body, and knowing that you have found the key to sustainable vitality. And that this sustainable vitality will serve you for decades to come. You'll be confident that you're becoming the radiant leader, the present partner, mom, caretaker, the energetic force of nature that you were always meant to be. All right. So look, don't wait. Book your call now. I can't wait to talk to you. I'm Dr. V. Let's talk soon. Bye.